Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shamika, and welcome back to Speak Freely, here where we celebrate the freedom of speech. And today I wanted to talk about the top 3 reasons why I think Lena Dunham is trash.
Love, 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 love. Like you never
So Lena Dunham was in the news recently after going full-blown third wave feminist, actually seen as like the feminist ambassador of all feminists. Her along with Amy Schumer, which I still don't understand. She's tweeted multiple times, she's talked about multiple times that women do not lie about rape. After doing that, she came out and actually defended her friend as someone who worked with her on the show Girls, after a girl came out and said she was raped by him when she was 17 years old. She came out and said, unfortunately, she's very happy that all these allegations are finally coming out and that men are, paying for what they've done. But unfortunately, her friend just falls into the 3%, which nobody actually knows is 3%, by the way. But she said 3% of women who do lie about rape, after saying women don't lie about rape and we should just believe all women. But I'm going to get to that story last, because you know what? There's a lot of things I don't like about Lena Dunham, and I've been wanting to make a video about her and just sort of waiting for her to come into the news. I was just going to make one anyway because I just don't like her, and here's the reasons why. Okay, so the first reason why I don't like Lena Dunham is the story that came out last year, I believe, or almost a year ago, about her coming out accusing the black athlete, for basically being really shitty to her, and then she had to apologize, saying that it was all in her head and she's just self-conscious anyway, which is a lot of what that is. People who are overweight, or people who are minority groups, or people who are women, they project their own insecurities out into the world and basically make everybody a big bad monster, which it was just all in their head. Anyway, so she came out and said this guy basically looked at her like he was trash, like she was scum, like she was so ugly, like she was an overgrown child, or she said a bunch of stuff, and then came out and said like he didn't actually do anything to her whatsoever. He was actually, he just kept to himself and it was fine. And everybody attacked Lena Dunham for basically lying and accusing this guy of doing things or treating her a certain way that never happened, which Lena Dunham has been caught lying and making up stories and elaborating stories lots of times. But there was one thing no one ever actually hit on. Like, everyone hit on the fact that she was lying, which is great, but no one hit on the fact that, what if everything she said was true? Why is that newsworthy, and why does that make him a bad guy? If he sat next to Lena Dunham and glanced at her and decided, A, she's unattractive, I just don't really want to give my time to her, I have better things to do, like maybe text my mom or something, or set up a meeting with somebody, or text my girlfriend, or in whatever he was doing on his phone, he looked at her, he decided, I'm gonna do something else. If he legitimately thought she was ugly, if he legitimately thought she looked like trash, or overgrown baby, or she was fat, or whatever, if he really thought that about her, why would that then make him a bad person? And why would that be worthy of news? Or maybe he knew who she was already, and he was like, not my type of peoples, I'm gonna keep to myself, and I'm gonna do what I want to do on my phone. Like, why is someone obligated to enjoy your company? Why is someone obligated to have small talk with you? Why is someone obligated to think you're attractive, even though you go on this rampage about how you actually purposely want to look disgusting and fat and trashy in any way? Like, you don't want to fit into the beauty standards or beauty norms, but then you get upset when someone doesn't find you beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I know that all of us is a bit neurotic that way, but like, Lena Dunham is super neurotic to think that you sitting next to me, you are obligated to think I'm awesome and to spark up a conversation with me. And if he doesn't, if he thinks A, you're not interesting, B, I know who you are and I don't want to talk to you, C, I think you're trash and you're ugly, why is that newsworthy? Why did that make news? Who the fuck cares if someone doesn't like you? People, millions of people go out every single day, bump into other millions of people who don't like each other, who don't want to make small talk with one another, who don't want to enjoy each other's company, and don't find each other attractive. Everybody has to deal with that all the time. Why is that newsworthy? No one hit on that. Why would it make him a horrible person if he did think she was a pile of trash? Because join the fucking rest of us. The second and the biggest fucking reason why I think Lena Dunham is trash is because she molested her fucking sister. She molested her sister. She molested her little sister. She put objects inside her little sister. She's disgusting. And it wasn't that she told a story of we were both really young and we wanted to explore our bodies and, you know, we were curious, because kids do go through that. You know, I show you mine, you show me yours. Oh my god, what is that between your legs? I never seen it before. You know, like, kids go through that. It wasn't that. Like, she literally told in her book, step by step, how she groomed her little sister to do sexual things to her. And then she didn't even say it in a remorseful way. Like, I can't believe I did that to her. Like, oh my god, I hope it didn't damage her. I hope she can forgive me. Like, oh my god, I'm so disgusted with myself. It was almost like she said it in a sort of like sexual liberating, like I was exploring my sexuality with molesting my little sister. And she was kind of like applauded for it. Like, her book sold, she got on girls. Like, I don't understand, like, how was that okay, and how did that kind of boost someone up in the celebrity sphere? I mean, I already know Hollywood is disgusting and immoral in so many ways, and you know, there's child pedophilia rampant in there. But for the most part, besides Meryl Streep, most people would be like disgusted if you told their story about how you groomed your little sister, molested her, and don't feel really that sorry about it. She seems okay to me. And so you're telling what, other little kids or other people, like, hey, if the little kid grows up and they seem fine, the molestation must have not been that bad? Like, what? If it was a man came out and said, oh yeah, when I was a teenager, I groomed my little sister to like fondle my little wiener, and oh my god, it was like so sexual liberating to me and I loved it, like, he would get crucified. But because it's Lena Dunham and she stood on the platform of ultra feminist, somehow it's okay for her and she gets away with it. Till this day, I am flabbergasted that people don't constantly just bring that up to her. Like, you molested your little sister. How the fuck are you on a red carpet? How do you have a career? I don't get it. Like, and again, I'm not saying people can't make mistakes, but I don't know, molesting your little sister and grooming them, like, again, it's different if you're just like two little kids around the same age and you're just sort of curious. That's one thing, but grooming, you're a lot older. It's just, no. Lena Dunham shouldn't be a thing. She shouldn't be a thing. Just saying that. And there's other things like just pissed me off about her. The time she came out, she said she never had an abortion, but she wished she had an abortion because somehow that would make her more feminist. And people say feminists don't celebrate abortion or take it very nonchalantly. Somebody who worked for a company that Lena Dunham owned or invested in, a magazine or online magazine or something like that, came out recently and quit working for Lena Dunham because she basically said she couldn't stand next to Lena Dunham after coming out and saying that the girl who accused her friend, one of the makers of Girls, of rape, after she accused her of lying. She said she couldn't stand next to Lena Dunham anymore because that was wrong, like that, like she's a hypocrite and double standards. But she also came out and said that Lena Dunham is one of those people that she's very used to. She comes from a very rich, nonchalant, sort of artsy, sort of liberal, progressive family. She's just one of those people who say all the right things, but isn't really that good. That she's a bigot herself, she's a sexist herself, that she's a misogynist herself. Like, she has this thing where I get to pick and choose who are the minority groups that I want to go ahead and uplift, but if I don't like you and you're a black person, you're still a nigga to me. Like, she kind of came out and said that in so many words. In so many words, that's not exactly what she said. That's not the exact quote. But and then when she said that, I was like, I already knew that. Like, I knew that. Like, I didn't know much about Lena Dunham's backstory because I have better things to do to go research Lena Dunham. But in my mind, I was like, she's just a spoiled rich girl who just got lucky. Her parents had enough money. They were in the right situations, in the right sort of settings, the social settings, that she just got lucky and fell into the right place. And right when the third wave feminist movement really started taking off, you know, I'm not saying Lena Dunham didn't work hard or do anything to get what she had, but I just, like, there's so many things about her I don't understand how she's a thing. Like, You know, even Amy Schumer, like at some point Amy Schumer was funny. I mean, people liked Amy Schumer, and then she just went way nasty feminist, and then people started hating her. But like Lena Dunham, it's like she just came out of nowhere, and then she had this show Girls, which was fine, but then she wrote the book about molesting her sister, and ever since then she hasn't done anything good. She hasn't done anything entertaining. She hasn't done anything but just tweet and exaggerate and lie and make up stories, and I'm just going like, why is she still a thing? Why are we still even talking about her? Like, she needs to just go away. Okay, so last but not least, it's the whole women don't lie about rape thing, except if you're accusing my friends that you're a motherfucking liar. You know what I mean? So everybody attacked Lena Dunham for doing this, and of course Lena Dunham, in the Lena Dunham way, she attacks, she accuses, she deletes, and then she apologizes. That's sort of her step. That's her career since Girls have been. That's her career. She's pretty much like the male version of Donald Trump in so many ways. Even though Donald Trump doesn't really delete much and he doesn't really apologize much, he just doubles down. Her and Donald Trump should get along fantastically, actually. They probably come from this sort of the same world. I don't have much to say about that. To me, it's like, when I heard about it, it was just typical Lena Dunham, and I think it's typical progressives, period. A lot of leftists, a lot of progressives don't have standards, and they do not have principles. They are very good at the game of what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. Like, yes, women don't lie about rape except when it comes to my friend. Racism is racism except when it comes to black people. They can't be racist. It's just like, it's always like this double standard. Like, they can't ever have a principle or a standard and stick to it no matter what situation is in. They switch and swap whenever it's like better for them and it fits their agenda, what they want to say. So I'm not really surprised. I just wish she would go away already. I mean, I think she did lose a lot of support on this last tweet, but yeah, that's it. That's my video. That's my stupid video about Lena Dunham. So what do you guys think? Do you also think Lena Dunham is trash and kind of confused why she's still a thing or ever was a thing once she came out and talked about how she explored her sexuality by molesting and grooming her little sister? That's it. That's the end of my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like this video and share it on Twitter and Facebook and beyond. And if you want to continue to have conversations like this with me, some fun and stupid like this video or some more serious, please subscribe. And if you subscribe, hit that bell to get the notifications when I do upload. And that's it, guys. Thank you.
Let me push it, shake it, feel it.